Remembering the days when I was young, I remember being scared to tell others the interest I had in the automotive world. I was scared of what they would think of me. My mind spun as the thought of it tormented me. Going out and pointing out certain cars, by the looks of others, I felt judged, but I could not be sure. Now that I'm older and have, I guess, a clearer understanding of the world, I don't feel as frightened anymore because I've learned that to be different is okay. That just because I find interest in different things than others does not make me any less or more than others. We all have freedom in life to be interested in what we want. Just because I like cars does not mean I do not like other stuff. In fact, I really like it. I learned that in life it's not just about following the crowd. We're able to balance our differences and make them into something. When I find myself in a car, I feel safe and an adrenaline rushing through me. If I find myself in a fast car, I always get excited because of the power such vehicle has. One of my favorite experiences growing up would be collecting scale cars. I love them because it's like having a small version of the real one. And having them all set up in a corner, it made me feel overcome with joy because of how long this journey has been. Since a young age, I was interested in the motorsport world. Now that I realize that it is okay to be different, I realize that we should not fear change or differences because that's what makes each one of us different. I learned that I should not be afraid of change. I should not follow the crowd to feel cared for or to fit in. The world of cars has taught me a lot. Not only the process that goes on behind the scenes, but the hard work and dedication people have. The engineering process behind a vehicle that we may use every day is fascinating. Learning the stories behind the logo, the person that started a change, seeing car development and how we as a community are changing it to have a more sustainable planet is the next big step. Many big car manufacturers are changing and building electric powered vehicles. Now it's not just gas powered, there are also hybrid and electric vehicles that can make a big difference in our world. Have you ever felt such freedom? I find myself so interested in cars because they give us that sense of freedom. If you were to have your own personal car, you are free to drive it anywhere you want or do what you want with it. You are free to make the decisions inside your vehicle. In conclusion, my interest in cars has gone way beyond many of my expectations. Because reflecting on how I used to be before, it's almost surreal to think about. The automobile industry has taught me that being different is good, and that is how I was able to crack my atom. I was able to find myself when I learned many of these lessons. I opened myself up for others, and I am grateful because of that. I embrace my imperfections and differences because that is what makes me and you special. I embrace the way I am because that is how others get to know me, who we truly are, on what makes us be different, what sets us apart, and when I learned that because of a simple car, my whole world changed for the better of myself and others.